Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this beautiful money-making Friday, man. Oh my goodness, it's the best time to be alive, man. It's conference tournament time and college hoops. They're coming down to the wire. We're in the quarterfinals, semifinal round for the big ones. Um, NBA got a decent card today, 8 games over there. Kind of tough, but we'll cook that up. NHL active, World Baseball Classic. Uh, not the best games, but win or go home there. So, always fun. It's a lot going on, man. Money making Friday. I got my guys with me, man. We're finna break it down, cook it up. Hard show to follow up yesterday. Holy shit, man. Me, Brad, and Ron slaughtered that thing yesterday. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I got my right hand man back with me today, and he's back in the office. Oh shit. Chris, what's happening? How you doing?
And Bruce Wayne's back in the back cave, back and ready to make some money today. Hadn't had my first off day in a while a little bit yesterday, so I decided I had to change it up, get back into the office and refocus. Because like I said, the next couple weeks are going to be huge, and I'm coming back with a vengeance today. So like the card, like what we got going on. I'm ready to help everybody make some money and potentially argue with the guys. We'll have to see, but let's get to it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. My guy Brad, what's happening? What you
What's up,
doing?
Jay? How we doing, everyone? Yeah, nice day yesterday. Winning down the premium side, hit on the play of the day, needed a bounce back, got it done. Another 6-1 day on 7 free picks as well. So, yeah,
Shit.
loving, like Jay said, loving this time of year, man. And ready to keep it going.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Who was your top play yesterday? It was
It was St. John's.
Oh,
St.
okay.
John's. Yeah, early action blowout winner. Got a little sketchy there at the end, but they had that whole game.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what mine was because I pushed it into the back of my mind with fucking Villanova.
Ooh, okay. I didn't really have an eye on
they got their shit kicked by Georgetown.
Really? Damn. Yeah.
Okay. Costi, Durant, what's happening?
I'm going to follow the trend here, man. It's been one hell of a week. We've had on our high volume system, we had a total of 26 plays, all unders, all first half and full game unders were 20-6 on the week, slaughtering the markets. And I'm not surprised you guys are killing it as well, because why? This is what we do for a living. This is what we do every day, and we're dialed in at the best time of the year. So excited to break down today's board, and hopefully the people in the comments go buy the best bets from all these cappers that we have on here, Jay, Chris, and Brad. Those are the games you're going to make a killing with today. Don't sleep on it. That's where you make money. That's how you're going to make a lot of money in March Madness. So let's keep it rolling and talk about it.
Man, money making Friday. I'm coming off a good day. I went 5-1 yesterday.
Woo!
Yeah, I went 5-1. My only loss was my top player in the NBA. Funny enough. Yeah.
Isn't that how it always works now?
Yeah.
That's how it's always working now.
Yeah, I had the Thunder. It was what it was. I did have Nuggets money line, and I had the Lakers. So it's a nice little winning day there. But college hoops is really what treated me well. I had the Canes. They won outright. I had Purdue as my biggest play of the day. They was dominating the whole game. They tried to sell in the end. They tried, man. But they hung on, won, and covered. And also, I forgot who the other one I had off the top of my head was. It was Iowa State. Duh, that's who it was. Cyclones. Come on, man. Shout out to them boys. Back in action today. So I love this time of year, man. It's conference tournaments. Like, we cook it up all year for these moments right here, right before. The conference tournaments is just as good as the big tournament. Not kind of crazy, but not really. Like, I love conference tournament time. So I'm ready to cook it up, man. I'm ready to break it down. We got a game starting in 10 minutes. In college hoops, it is the
Billikens,
yes, and G-Dub. That line is now 7.5. Chris, you got any thoughts on that?
G-Dub and the points. I like these Billikens a lot, but I think that I think George Washington can give him a game. I think that this is the healthiest George Washington's been in some time, and the lone meeting this season was a 2-point win, 3-point win at St. Louis, where St. Louis was drilling everybody this season. So I think even healthier now, I think George Washington could potentially win this one outright.
Brad, you got any thoughts on that G-Dub Billikens game?
Yeah, G-Dub all the way. We saw G-Dub struggle a little bit throughout the season, but a big reason for that was no Rafael Castro. Ever since he's gone back in this lineup, the team has performing well, and we've seen St. Louis drop some games. This is also a game I think St. Louis is in. This is a much more important game for G-Dub than St. Louis, and we're getting 7.5. Got to be there.
Costa, you got any thoughts on that one?
I'm fading your asses. This is going to be. They only beat this team by 3 back in end of January. They're going to slaughter them today. I think they're head and shoulders better. This is a good spot for them. This is not going to be the Miami of Ohio of yesterday that lost outright. I think St. Louis is just going to dominate them in a lot of the main categories, and I just like the spot for them. I think they do have to keep winning to get their better seed here, and I think 7.5. If it was 10.5, double digits, I'd lean backdoor cover with G-Dub, but G-Dub sucks on the road, and St. Louis outside of their court has had a really good winning record this year at 7-3. So on a neutral court, I still like them a lot better. So I'll lay the points.
No real huge thoughts for me in that one. I lean St. Louis with Costi, to be honest. I think they are the better basketball team. I know G-Dub's kind of played well here recently, but if I'm playing, it would be St. Louis. I don't like that the line is kind of steamed up. You could have got 5.5 not that long ago. So now there's an extra bucket tacked onto it. I'm cool. So lean Billikens for me, but I don't have any money on it. I do got a ton of graphics for some of the games today. Let's see.
I think if I was going to go anything in that one, though, I think if I was going to really go anything on that one, I'd go G-Dub first half money line.
Okay.
Maybe they jump out quick on him.
I kind of like going. Let's slow down today. Let's go game by game. I'm here. Anybody in a rush? If you're in a rush, if you're in a rush, you can go.
I only got somewhere to be at 1:00. So as long as we go.
All right. Let's slow it down a little bit today. We got Ohio State, Michigan. Michigan laying 12.5. Chris, you got any thoughts here?
Oh, nothing really, to be honest. Because I want to take Michigan because Michigan's been drilling everybody, but teams like Ohio State that are on the bubble tend to show up in these spots where they have a chance to really make a statement and take down the one. But I haven't been high on Ohio State this season, so if I had to lean, I'd lean Michigan.
Fair enough. And Chris, actually, can you try to timestamp this? Just write it down so I can put it in the thing.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me if you can do the first couple, I'll let you know and I can take over. I'm just putting a couple more plays.
Bet you're good. Brad,
I'll take over as soon as I can, though.
Sure. Brad, what you looking at here?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bet this one personally. It's a big number for Michigan, but I'm gonna lay it. I see a lot of Ohio State love, and it's understandable. This team has been playing great. They got picked up a big win in their last game against Iowa, but we've seen the last time these teams played in Ohio State, Michigan rolled by 21. This is a rivalry game at the end of the day. So I understand Ohio State needs this game more, and it's a lot of points, but Michigan has gotten up for both of these matchups this season. They're the better team, and I actually think we're getting a pretty fair price with them because of how good Ohio State has looked. So I'm going to lay it.
Costa, any thoughts here?
I'm not betting this game. I would lean Michigan just for the simple fact that they've dominated them both times, and I don't beating a team 3 times in the same year in college, I don't really worry about that's hard to do. More so in college football, it's hard to do. So I don't know. I'm going to lead Michigan. I don't really love it. I think it's a big number. I think the line's right where it's supposed to be. And this is going to come down to that backdoor cover scenario. And there's way better options today.
Yeah. I don't have any money on this game currently either. If I would take Ohio State though. Michigan is a better team. They've beaten up on them this season. They've been the better team all season long. But if you're asking me how I feel about 12.5. I just feel like it's too many, especially with how well Ohio State is playing right now. Then they're going the double revenge game against their rival. Like it would only be Ohio State for me plus the points, looking to keep it rolling. So that's kind of the way I feel here. I probably will not end up betting this game though. Let's see. We'll go to Kentucky versus Florida. Uh, Florida, 11.5 point favorites in this thing. Total 159.5. Brad, we'll start with you.
Yeah,
How you
laying the
feeling?
big number again. Gotta lay it here. In my opinion, we've seen these teams play twice this season. Florida rolled in both games. It similar to that Michigan game. It is a big number, but this is a Florida team I'm not looking to fade. In my opinion, when it comes to the eye test, especially watching Duke yesterday, I think Florida is the best team rolling into this postseason. So, yeah, I would lay it.
Costi.
Yeah, I'm with you as well. Florida is just too big. They're the best offensive rebounding team in the nation. They're the best rebounding team in the nation. So it's not going to give Kentucky a lot of 2 or 3 shot opportunities in each possession. I think that's going to hurt them here. Kentucky's been a decent story here of late, where they put a couple wins together before the season ended, but this is a Florida team that was in the beginning of the year. We were kind of questioning a little bit. Is this going to be a team that's going to be something at the end of the year? Right now, they're playing for a 1 seed, and they do have the 1 seed. And I think they're just head and shoulders better than this Kentucky team. I think they're going to cover.
Another game I have not bet. I probably will not bet. I got like 8 bets today, so I do got a lot bet, but this isn't one of them. I have been a Florida hater all year. Everybody knows it. As much as I would like to hate on them here, I think they are head and shoulders better than Kentucky. I think them being up and over double-digit favorite on Kentucky speaks volume. If I were to bet, it'd be the Gators. Chris?
It looks like I'm on an island here. I'm taking Kentucky in the 11.5. I think Florida wins. I think Kentucky covers. They were the heads and shoulders better team from a talent perspective all season long, and that didn't stop Kentucky from only losing by 9 and 7 in the 2 meetings. I think it's a similar result here. Florida wins. Kentucky covers. Florida wins by 9.
Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock the hell out of me. It wouldn't.
Do I think Florida has the potential to blow them out? Absolutely. They did it to the majority of the SEC, but for whatever reason, as much as I shit on Kentucky this year, they didn't really have a bad loss in terms of the opponent that they played. There were some that had bad margins of defeat, but I think they have to step up here. I think they have to put up a fight.
Fair. A couple small games in between these big ones. We got Missouri State, La Tech, Charlotte, UAB, PV, Alabama A&M, Dayton, St. Bonaventure, Kennesaw State, Sam Houston. Any thoughts on any of those, Chris?
In these early ones, you did like the early afternoon games, yeah?
Yeah, just like the swag and the A10 and the Conference
Okay.
USA.
Did you do AAC like the American?
Yeah,
Charlotte
you can go.
UAB.
Yeah, Charlotte UAB.
Charlotte money line. This game's at UAB's arena, and if you followed UAB in conference play, UAB was like 2 and 6 straight up in home games. They were like 8-0 or 9-0 on the road. I'm treating this as a home game for UAB, and if that's the case, Charlotte has a chance to win this game outright. They looked really good against Tulane. It was a closer game when these two teams met earlier in the regular season. 80-74 win for UAB at Charlotte, but again, that plays to UAB's profile this season where they would win games on the road. So give me Charlotte plus the 5.5. Put a little bit on Charlotte money line.
All righty, Brad, you got anything in those few games?
I like Alabama A&M in this one. I think we all kind of like Texas Southern yesterday, and Alabama A&M pulled it out. So going against this Prairie View team who finished the season off strong, but I still think Alabama A&M is the better team. They should get the job done there. And then let's see. I'll take a shot with the Bonnies as well, plus the 6.5. I actually think that's going to be a lower scoring game. I do like an under there. The under has been very profitable in Dayton games this season, and what I expect to be a low scoring, kind of a scrappy match. Plus, I'd rather have 6.5 than lay it. So Bonnies looked good yesterday, beating George Mason. I think they could at least keep this one close.
Fair enough. Costa, you got any thoughts in these in the smaller conference championship games?
Yeah, give me Sam Houston State. Just a better team to finish the year. Yeah, they had the 2 losses on the road, but outside of that, this team's been dominant. They dominate. They played Kennesaw State 4 times. They've dominated them 3 out of the 4 times. They beat them already at Kennesaw State by 4. The line's 2.5, so I'm not too worried about the spread here. I think they win this game. They're just a better team. They've played a really good conference record here in the Conference USA. So Sam Houston State for me.
Yeah, not a whole lot for me with these. I would agree with Brad. Small lean towards St. Bon against Dayton. Dayton is the better team, but I think at that number, like 3 possessions, I think that's too many. I think St. Bon could do enough to keep them within the number. This feels like too many to lay with Dayton. So the game is going to come right down to the wire. I'd rather have the points in my pocket. It's kind of my thoughts there. So let's keep it rolling, y'all. Let's keep it rolling, man. We'll go to Wisconsin versus Illinois. Illinois laying 9.5. Costa, you got any thoughts here?
I've been so square all day on these favorites. Not one game was bet by my team today, but I'm going to be on the dog here. I think Wisconsin keeps it close. They just beat them in Illinois in overtime. They could fight with them. I think Illinois is the better team, but I wouldn't be shocked if Wisconsin pulled an upset here and beat them. They just play each other tough all the time historically and in the tournament as well. Wisconsin has been in this spot before. They've done really well in the Big Ten tournament, and they're a tournament style team with the coaching that they have. I think keep this close enough to cover the 8.5.
Yeah, I agree. I would lean towards Wisconsin. It actually looks like the number's starting to come down. I see some 8s. I mean, some 8.5s. Illinois is the better team. They are. And in the revenge game, I'm not really rushing to take Wisconsin in the revenge game for Illinois. It wouldn't surprise me if they extended this game out. But my gut feeling, my first reaction when looking at this game was it's too many points. And I haven't seen enough to justify going the other way other than the revenge game. So it would still be Wisconsin ATS for me here in this one. Chris?
Yeah, I'm taking Wisconsin plus the points. He put a little bit on the money line as well. I think this line's influenced by Nolan Winter being banged up for Wisconsin, but it's been a next man up mentality. Illinois is the best offensive team in the country from an efficiency perspective, but Wisconsin's got enough talent, and they already beat Illinois in Champaign. 9.5 for me is just a crazy number here. I think that Wisconsin at least keeps it close, and like I said, maybe give themselves a shot to win it outright plus 340. I'll take the Badgers here.
Right.
Yeah, I'm on the Badgers as well. Definitely want Noah Winter to play because one thing about Illinois is they're the biggest team in the country. So having Wisconsin's 7-footer in there will definitely help. But Wisconsin, they shoot the 3-ball better. They hit their free throws. They don't turn over the ball. It's a good team, man, and I think that's enough to keep this within the number. So, Wisconsin beat them, a month ago or so. You could look at this as a revenge spot, but hey, we don't even need to win this game, guys. We just need to keep it close. So, yeah, I like the Badgers here.
All right. Commodores. Vandy laying 1 on the Vols at Tennessee. Total 145.5. I'm up first here. It's going to be a good one. I think it's going to be one of the best games on today. Midday, too. If you ain't doing nothing midday, make sure you got that laptop with you. You got your phone ready because you're going to have to be tuned into this one. This is the third meeting between these two teams this year. Tennessee beat Vandy at Vandy the first time, and then Vandy turned around and beat Tennessee less than a week ago at Tennessee. For me, I'm on Vandy. I think Vandy is the better basketball team. I think they proved that a week ago. Y'all know me. I've been high on this Vandy team all year, and I believe they're gonna prove me right. Pretty much was what I'm thinking. Tennessee, they did beat Auburn yesterday, but I mean, that first half was not. That first half was nasty. And if they play anything remotely close to how they played in that first half, they will not be able to come back on Vandy. Auburn, I've told y'all all season, Auburn is fraudulent. Auburn's not a good team. So it was no shocker to me that Tennessee walked them down, came back and won that game. They should. They were head and shoulders better than Auburn. They're not better than Vandy. They're not.
Was
If
that
anything,
a 19-0 run? Was that a 19-0 run from Tennessee that caught him in that game?
it was something like that. It was something like that. So it would. I think Vandy's the better team. Rested team. That's where I'm at. Give me the Commodores, Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to be on the doors as well. I'm not going to lie. When you said you had to take the college basket or the laptop, he said which shoe? I thought you said blue chew, and I was like, that's something completely different that you're taking your laptop for than college basketball game. But yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if there's people in the audience that take blue chews to watch college basketball that are our fans. I'm just saying.
Guilty. No, but realistically, I Jay hit the nail on the head. He took no notes. Tennessee, I didn't like what I saw from them against Auburn yesterday as well. That you're not going to be able to have runs like that, against a lot of teams. I think that was just more about kind of Auburn choking the game away than it was about Tennessee really putting their foot down and winning it. Maybe it was a combination of both, but I think it was more about Auburn in that spot. And Vandy, these are two teams that don't like each other. The two meetings were competitive. Both were 4-point games in the regular season. But I think the rest factor comes into play here. I think Vandy gets it done. So give me Vandy money line.
Brett.
Yeah, this is a good one, man. Kind of went back and forth in this one, but this game really comes down to the pace of the game. If it's a slow pace game, Tennessee's going to win. We saw in the first matchup, 69-65. It was a slower pace game. Tennessee won that one. If it's a fast paced game, Vandy's going to win this game. And I think in the last time these teams met, Vandy cracked the code. They won at Tennessee 86-82. Like I said, I think that first game they were playing Tennessee's game. The second game they cracked the code, and I think they know how to beat this Tennessee team now. This game is being played in Nashville. I know Tennessee's not too far away, but it's kind of like a bit of a home game. It'll be a home crowd for this Vanderbilt team. They're well rested. I think they pick up the pace and get the win. So tough game. I could see it going either way, but I would lean Vandy here.
Costing.
Since I don't have premium plays and I can't give out freemiums, I can give you guys a syndicate play that was already released. Like I said, we're heavily into the unders. This one was one of them. You have Tennessee that is the number one defensive rebounding team and a top 4 offensive rebounding team. I think Vandy maybe will pull out the game late. I think this is going to be a very close game. Instead of worrying about the side, I like the under here. This is going to be, in my opinion, more so like the first matchup that they had with Vanderbilt, where it was 69-65 versus the second one, which was 86-82. The over-under is 146.5. Vandy's not going to have as many second chance buckets here. Yes, I agree with you guys. I don't think Tennessee's going to have another run like they did yesterday in them, but they can. And I think they keep this game close. I think there's going to be a hard defensive game based on Tennessee. Vanderbilt probably wins the game if I had to lean on the side, but I like the under a lot more.
Fair enough. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot I could run some polls. I want to know what y'all think too. Let's start running polls. Let's do it. Let me get to that screen.
I'll be able to take over timestamps in like 2 minutes.
Yeah. I almost forgot about it. I forgot where this one was. I'll go back and fix it again. We got let's see. We got St. John's, Seton Hall. Yeah, I was hating on my Seton Hall boys yesterday. They got a different animal today though. Against St. John's. Chris, you're up. What you think?
Cost, yeah, I'm not trying to ask you to blow up the whole syndicate play, but do they have a total on this?
Which one?
St. John's, Seton Hall.
No, I don't think so. No.
I was leaning towards the under in this game, but I like Seton Hall in the points in this one. I think this is a game where, again, with a lot of these teams I'm taking shots on as dogs, a lot of them are these higher seeds. But the thing is, would it surprise anyone if St. John's blew the doors off of Seton Hall? No. The thing is, though, Seton Hall plays at such a slow pace that they control the clock. They like to squeeze the air out of the ball. And for me, this just feels like a game where another one where potentially St. John's wins, but whichever way it goes, Seton Hall's covering. They lose this game by 5 or 6. It's like an ugly, or even 67-60, something like that, where it's just like St. John's or Seton Hall just can't do enough to pull it out. But they're not going to be afraid going to MSG. They were a good road team this year. I'll take Seton Hall the points.
Right.
Yeah. I like Seton Hall as well. You're going to give me a total 133.5 and a Seton Hall team that's played well this season and 8.5 points. I have to be there. That's what does suck about this game. St. John's definitely has a big advantage with this game being played at MSG, but I feel like people have been disrespecting the Seton Hall team all season long. Yeah, it's not pretty basketball, but they're gritty, man. 21-11 straight up, 19-13 ATS. The numbers don't lie. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a gritty game, man. Give me Seton Hall plus the point, and then also the under. These teams have combined. If you look at the combined over-unders for both these teams, it's 40 and 24. The unders are in both these teams' games combined. This thing's going to be a slugfest, man. So, Seton Hall and the under here.
Cost.
I mean, haven't we learned anything from St. John's playing at home in the tournament? We did this last year. Just pick St. John's. They play at home. It's a huge advantage. The fan base, the arena, the comfortability, knowing that you're shooting on a bucket that you basically are comfortable with, that matters. And I think it's going to matter even more today. They should be 10.5 over Seton Hall. I'm taking the Johnnies.
I'm on Seton Hall. I'm back on them. I think they muck this game up, make it real ugly, slow it down, and I just don't think there's enough possessions for St. John's to get up and over this number. Like, I think this game, these two teams kind of play similar. So I just think that if Seton Hall can stay could keep it, if they can just play their style of basketball, I think this game is going to be like a 4-point game, 3 minutes left to go, and then that style game, I love having 8.5 in my back pocket. That's just what I think. I think St. John's they are better than Seton Hall, but I think they're a little overrated and overvalued because they're at home. B, because they got Rick Pitino. C, because they're St. John's, and Seton Hall has been asked a lot this year, so it's like, I don't know. I just think it's too many. I'm on Seton Hall, baby.
Can I take one shot at like a home run call right here? That's like clickbait of the year if it hits. St. John's. I see it right now. St. John's is up 62-59 with 3 minutes to go. Don't ask me how.
Are you a fucking fortune teller?
Yeah, they call me Nostradamus.
Nostradamus. Must be a Canada thing.
Yeah.
3 minutes left. I thought you were gonna pick like a winner extended.
Yeah, like win. They win outright.
No. Fine. Winning margin, St. John's by 5.
Give me a correct score.
Yeah, Chris, come on. Something we could bet on. Nobody cares about your win by 5 crap.
Go fuck yourself.
3 minutes left.
Where in the book does it say with 3 minutes?
Shove it up your ass,
by
Costi.
3?
Shove it up your ass.
Dude, you and your ass and blue chews. Chris is on a mission today. I don't know what the mission is.
Why do you think I said I need to be off of here by 1? 68-63 St. John's.
All right, there we go.
68.
All right.
63.
All right. See if you can nail
Actually, I
it.
lied. 68-64.
Make up your mind, Chris.
Go
68.
fuck yourself, Costi. You're next on the blue.
I mean,
team.
you've said every damn score at this point. Like,
Yeah, give
Shut up.
what's the
Shut up.
score I'm going to
Shut
bet
up.
on? I'm going on the app right now. Tell
Final
me.
answer. St. John's 68. Seton Hall 64.
All right.
Okay.
68,
63.
Okay.
64.
68.
Maybe 62. I'm kidding. 68. 63.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I'll launch the bracket early next week, and then we'll let you guys know on the morning show how to sign up.
Sorry,
Gotta
I
get
switched.
back to
I made
last year.
things switch
Brad
back and
won.
forth.
Brad, what'd you win?
I'm
What
going
was the
back.
prize?
I didn't win anything. Remember, it was a week of your guys' service, and we gave it to second place. So
It's like the
Yeah,
capper
Brad.
contest. The
No, it
winner of
wasn't
the
just
capper
our
contest
service.
never
It was
sticks
no,
around. It's the
it was
ones who
pick a
finish on the
capper.
runner.
You could pick a capper of your choice.
oh, okay.
And I think we sent them some merch also.
Yeah. I don't know. I was just happy to win. Bragging rights. I'm doing this shit again though.
First of all, don't have him. Second of all, she already did.
The poll, it was 63% on St. John's in that one. So
Freaky Frank.
Yeah, you see, they already know.
yeah. We
That's
got Purdue, Nebraska. Cornhuskers 3.5 point dogs. Brad, start with you.
You know, I've been on my Huskers all year, but not today. I'm on the Boilermakers.
Wow.
So I think this is a Nebraska team that played really well because they just gained a bunch of momentum. And if you watch their games, this is a team that rides on momentum. It was a team that really got behind their home court. With this little layoff here, I could see Nebraska coming out cold, man. I could. They don't have that storm of momentum behind them. Purdue looked good yesterday. They kind of let Northwestern get back in there a little bit, but I thought they looked great. I think this team is more built for a tournament style of game. That plus 3.5, it looks appealing, but no, I think Purdue rolls in this one, and I think they pick up, a 6+ point win here. So I like the Boilermakers.
Brad, Purdue. Costa, what you think?
Yeah, I'm with Brad here. What wins in March Madness? Guard play. What does Purdue have? The best guard on the planet right now. Has the most assists. Yeah, I think the third most assists ever in Division 1A history. I think they're going to need more scoring from him, though. He can't just be an assist man. He's got to score for them to keep advancing and do something in the Big Ten here. I do believe, like Brad said, the layoff may hurt Nebraska here. Purdue's hot, and I think in this spot they've been here before. They've been in the tournament. They know how to play. It's just like I was going back to earlier with teams like Wisconsin that know how to play in these spots. I think the experience matters. Purdue wins and covers.
I agree. Nothing to really add for me. I'm on Purdue. I think they are the better team. I think you take Nebraska out of their home floor. They're not the same team, and I wonder if they're going to hit the shots. Some of the shots we've seen them hit. I just don't know if those same shots are going to fall. You could look at that end score yesterday for the Purdue Northwestern game. It doesn't tell the full story. It just doesn't tell the full story, bro. I'm telling you, I watched that game from start to finish. Purdue was on their ass, and they kind of took their foot off the gas in the end. But if they play anything remotely close to how they played, like first half going into the second half, like that 15-minute stretch between, hey, if they play like that, there's not very many teams in the country that can touch them, not even Nebraska playing their best ball. So I know Purdue, they've laid eggs this season. This has been a team that has let us down plenty of times this year. I don't really worry about that today. I saw what I needed to see from them yesterday. Braden Smith is a fucking dog. Did y'all see that one assist where he dived? The ball was going out of bounds.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Bro. I guess shit was crazy.
Laying out,
Purdue.
full-fledged laying out.
Yeah, I think they win and cover here. So that's my thoughts. Chris?
Excuse me. I agree with almost everything except the one thing. I don't think that Braden Smith is the best point guard in the country. I think I think Purdue has the best tandem in the country with Smith and Fletcher Lawyer. I think Darius Acuff's the best point guard in the country.
I was going to say, I don't think he's the best. He's up there. I would go Acuff is probably the best, and then probably Peterson, and then probably Smith.
When he plays.
Yeah.
when he's not busy being the fucking Kawhi Leonard of college basketball.
Would you go Braden Smith or Flemings?
I think it's too early to crown Flemings. He's going to be a stud. But he's a freshman.
In college, as a pure assist man, nobody's better. And for the style of play, the style of play that Purdue puts out there, it's so important that he's the facilitator. Fair.
But I also think that having Fletcher Lawyer makes Braden Smith. where it's just like it's sort of like the MVP discussion of any sport. Is it because you're the most valuable to the team, or because you're the best player in the country or in the league or whatever? Darius Acuff does the same. He just has a better scoring punch. But 6 and 1, half dozen of another. I like Purdue here as well. Yeah, I just think, like you guys said, guard play reigns in March, and this is a Purdue team that's built for basketball in March when they're not playing Fairleigh Dickinson. So, give me Purdue here.
All right. Arizona, Iowa State, Cyclones versus the Wildcats. Big game here. Brad, I think it's you or no, it's Costi.
Yeah, I think it's Costi this one.
Jay, I know you're gonna hate me here. I'm taking the Wildcats.
Foolish.
I just believe they're the better team right now. Look, Iowa State beat no, that was last year. The one time they played in Arizona this year, they absolutely obliterated them. I just think it's a bad matchup for them. Iowa State, I think, could go really far in the tournament. I like them as a dark horse, plus 1,200, plus 1,400 right now to win it all. I just think Arizona has their number, and the way that the Arizona plays, I think is gonna cause trouble again for Iowa State. And look, they're going back to the regular court. They're taking away the digitals. There's a lot of slipperage going on yesterday and the day before. So I think Arizona dominates them. I like Iowa State. I like what they're about. I like the team. I just think Arizona has too much firepower, and it's a bad matchup for Iowa State.
Fair enough. That last poll ended what did it end? It ended 58% Purdue in the last one. And the one for this game is up. Y'all know where I'm at, man. Do y'all even need to ask? Y'all already know. I'm on them Cyclones and putting my money where my mouth's at. I believe this team is one of the best teams in the country. I know many people have said Arizona is the best team in the country, and they're one of the best this year. I don't think they're the best, but I think they're definitely top 5. But I think Iowa State's top 5. And for me, what it boils down to for me in this game is in a heavyweight matchup like this, I'm getting up and over a bucket in my back pocket. And that's where I want to be. So I think this game is going to come right down to the wire. I honestly think Iowa State wins this game. I think they win this the Big 12 tournament. I told y'all that already. So, you know, I'm sitting. I just think I'm sitting really pretty, getting up and over a bucket with Iowa State in the revenge game. And I think there's too much value on the money line to pass up. Has Arizona been a better team this year? Yes, but it'd be naive of me and naive of y'all to just throw out the last couple days for Iowa State. Like, they've looked dominant over Arizona State, over Texas Tech. And I know you could kind of poke holes and be like, Jay, Arizona State's ass. And Texas Tech's missing Toppin. I get it. But this Iowa State team, what I've seen recently is in the second time seeing you in the revenge game, in the adjustment game, they just played Arizona, flooded them the second time around. Same thing with Texas Tech. Texas Tech beat them the first time, but second time around wasn't no problem. I kind of think the same thing happens here with Arizona. You know, this is Arizona's first game playing in a minute. Give me the Cyclones. Money line and plus the 3.5. Chris?
I think Young Dom in the comments summed it up perfectly. Could be a blowout. I'm not saying Arizona, but it could be a blowout on either side. It could be 73-70 and full light on this line. So for me, I've got nothing for the side. I would lean at the over. I think that Arizona's got enough punch offensively to be able to put some points up even on this Cyclone defense. But Iowa State, they've got some dudes as well. Like I said, we saw them put up 91 on Arizona State. You know, they put up points on Texas Tech, even though Texas Tech was running on fumes. I think that this is just going to be a higher scoring game because I think I have this total at 148. So I'll take the over here. I think we're getting some value on the over.
Yeah, I was going to bring up that comment from Young Dom as well. I feel the same way. It's like I could definitely see a world where Arizona just shoots him out the gym and blows him out. But if I was forced to bet this one, man, I would roll with the Cyclones plus 3.5 because at the same time, I could see the Cyclones winning this game outright. So it's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. This is the game of night, in my opinion. It's kind of got me in a blender a bit how it's going to go. But in that type of matchup where I think either team could win, shit, I'll take 3.5. So lean towards the Cyclones.
All right. Let's get it done, Cyclones, man. I believe in y'all, boys. Prove me right. Prove me right. Let's see what the people in the comments think. The poll closes. It closes Arizona 63%. Oh shit. All right. Y'all fading me. I'm fading y'all. Good luck. We'll see. Arizona's good. I can't knock them. They're a good team. What else we got going, man? We got Virginia versus Miami. The Canes plus 3.5. I'm on Miami. I'm on the Canes plus the 3.5. The same thoughts I got about Iowa State, or exact same thoughts I got here about Miami, where it's like revenge game, and I'm getting up and over a bucket in my back pocket with a team I think has a very legitimate chance to win the game outright. Miami's playing as well as anybody. I've been yapping about that over the last 2 to 3 weeks. And this is just another spot where I'm putting my money where my mouth's at. Like, I truly believe this Miami team could win the ACC tournament. They battled last time these two teams played. It's Canes. So 3.5 for me here and money line. I do worry that the Canes, have played a couple of games here, but I'm really not that worried about it. They dominated Louisville for the most part yesterday. Like, it was a wire-to-wire win. I know Louisville kind of fought back there at the very end to kind of make it tough, but this U team's been underrated all season long, and I kind of think they're underrated here. To me, this line should really be like Virginia -2. So getting up and over a bucket, that's where I want to be. Chris?
Yeah, the only Canes I wanted this game is Raising Canes. Give me Virginia here.
No.
I was on Miami yesterday, and I think Miami is a team that I probably shouldn't have shit on as much of the season as I did. I'll admit that, but I think this Virginia defense, between two teams that match up fairly evenly, both teams are fairly even statistically on the offensive end of the floor. I think that Virginia has the better defense. I don't think it's close. I think that they'll be able to get after it here. I'm not anticipating a Virginia blowout. I think it's actually going to be fairly close to this line, but I have Virginia by 5.5. So I'm going to go with Virginia here. I'm going to lay the points.
Yep. We were on Miami yesterday, Jay, but I fear, and I'm going to use a quote from you. They are now overrated, overvalued. The Miami Hurricanes are.
They're not.
We got to sell high, bro.
This is March. No, it's March.
I think
this is the tournament to take the dogs and keep rolling. Come on, man.
I've liked how this Miami team has looked down the stretch as well, but Virginia is the better team, bro. They are. They took that really bad loss to Duke, but other than that, this has been, the second best team in the ACC all season. The Raiders will be the best player on the court. Like Chris said, there's a big edge on the defensive side of the ball for Virginia. I hate to do it, but I actually think there is value with Virginia at this number. I would probably set this line closer to 5.5. So I'll be on the Cavaliers here.
Foolish. Lack vision. Costa, tell them why Miami is the play.
Overrated, overvalued Miami Hurricanes. Virginia's the better team. Virginia has the better defense. Virginia's kryptonite is not going to be Miami. Virginia's kryptonite is Duke at full strength. Everybody else, they handle business. I think this Virginia team is still underrated, and a lot of people that watch college basketball probably have not seen a lot of Virginia games this year, and they're going to see them today. I get it. Miami's been a good story. I did not expect them to be this good this year, pulling out 24 wins already, but this Virginia team is really good defensively. I think they put the clamps down and cover.
I forgot to put the poll up. Damn, I just put it up right now. I can't believe y'all just put me on an island. That's fine though. I've been on an island. I've been on an island with Miami all year, so I'm comfortable there. You know,
Plant the
people been
flag.
hating on this. Yeah, man, it's a plant the flag in the sand game, man. People been downplaying Miami all year, and they always come through. They always come through. I think this is the spot they come through yet again. Virginia has been the better team throughout the season. They have been the second best team in the ACC throughout the year. They will not finish that, though. Miami gets the dub here today, and then they probably knock off Duke, too.
How about
I'm getting ahead of
G-Dub?
myself. I get a little ahead of myself, but I do think they knock out Virginia today for sure.
How about G-Dub with that early double up right now on St. Louis 26-13?
We try to tell him.
Yeah?
We try to tell him.
Oh, yeah, G-Dub? Okay.
You did say G-Dub first half money line.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was at, but
Well, it was plus money.
I know that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely plus money.
I'm pumped for that one, Jay. We'll see how it goes, though. We'll see how it goes.
Yes,
A lot of good games. A lot of coin flip
I can take
games.
over now.
A
Yeah,
lot
I
of
can take
coin
over.
flip games. That's what makes it so exciting. On a neutral court, you really have to trust your spot and situation because we don't get neutral court games this late in the season unless it's a tournament.
The question is, if you guys,
I said Virginia was the second best team in the ACC this season, in their conference this season. For majority of the season, they were the second best team in their conference. That's what I meant. If it didn't come out that way.
Well,
But Miami's been the third. Yeah, but Miami's been the third. I think Miami was better than Louisville all year. So, I got them third. So it's like, we'll see. What are you finna say, Brad? I'm sorry.
Hindsight, I don't disagree with that.
I was going to ask you, Jay, if you had one TV, we have this 7:00 slate. Are you watching Iowa State, Arizona, or Miami, Virginia?
Dude,
If I had one TV,
that's not even close.
I would be.
I don't know.
I'd
He
be
loves
watching
his
the
games.
Cyclones.
Okay,
I'd be watching the
okay.
I mean,
Cyclones. If
probably.
I had one.
I don't know. He loves his Canes, but he does.
Yeah,
loves
he
his
likes,
Canes.
he likes the
That's
Canes.
not- yeah,
he
but that's not-
loves the Cyclones.
That's fair.
But that's
yeah,
not-
you guys are right.
Love.
That's no JT. That's no top in Arizona, Iowa State. Like that's
Yeah.
Shout out them Cyclones, man. Shout out the Canes too, though. We'll see. Good thing is, Brad, I have multiple monitors, so I'll be watching both same time.
I'm surprised Iowa State hasn't sent you any merch yet.
They need to, man. They
I know,
need
right?
to, for real. There's a couple teams that need to send me some merch.
The whole
Speaking
Big
of that,
12.
quick little aside. New swag team unlocked. Y'all, nobody said anything when I said that in the chat yesterday. New
I don't know what you were
swag team
talking
in the
about.
NFL.
Vikings.
Yes.
I figured. No, I think that team's gonna be good though. I think that's a good move.
New swag team. I am on them Vikings. Yes.
oh
yes.
Lord.
Oh,
I
I'm
like
done
it.
with CJ. I'm done with you. It was fun. It was a good year until you threw 4 picks. Now I'm done with the Texans, and my new swag team
What do you
this
think?
year will be the
I'm telling you,
Vikings.
Jetta's going to get really mad. Kyler had Marvin Harrison. He wouldn't throw him the ball.
Kyler made
Marvin's
Marvin
ass.
Harrison worse.
He made him.
Marvin's
he
ass.
literally would. What are you talking
Ain't nobody
about?
worry
Marvin's
about
no
Marvin.
Jay Jettas.
Marvin Harrison's ass because
Yeah.
of Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
He's a good receiver.
He runs around and he throws to his tight end. That's what he does. That's why McBride is so valuable.
And he gonna
Runs
run around
around,
and
throws
throw
to
to
tight.
Justin Jefferson, who gonna be wide open. It's gonna be like the cup. It's gonna be like Justin Jefferson gonna have a Jackson Smith and Jigba year. So make sure you take Justin Jefferson in your fantasy. All that this year.
He's
He's
not
going off.
accurate, and they have him run. Look, Jetta's running the offense of what was ran for the Rams for many years with a lot of the motion. Kyler Murray can't do that.
We'll see.
My favorite meme is that little person running on a treadmill, and that's Kyler Murray auditioning for the Vikings. Did you see that? It's like
You take him out of that
poverty.
poverty
Peter
of
not hitting the
Arizona,
treadmill.
and it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be good. So we'll break it down. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We got a long time in between.
Jesus, I can take this. I'll take the stamps now.
Okay.
I
We
don't
got
know. You probably did almost all of them, but I can still help from now.
all right, let's go. We got Ole Miss versus Alabama. Bam!
Fuck Ole Miss, man.
Roll Tide, roll, man. Ole Miss on a little slight Cinderella run. They on a slight Cinderella
Pissing me off.
run. Oh my God, they on a little Cinderella. Does it continue? Or does Bama put an end to this shit? Is it me? I think I'm
You
up
want to
first.
give
I
me
think
crap
I
about Blue Chew?
Who?
Hmm?
Who's taking a blue chew?
No, I said Jay wants to give me crap about Blue Chew, and then he says, "Well, Tide be sticking it in or
I
something." I don't know.
think you went first last, Jay, with that Miami game. I think it would be Chris, I believe.
All right, Chris, start with you.
Plus 575.
No.
Oh.
No.
You're buying into
The
this
Cinderella
Ole Miss
run
thing, bro?
continues?
I'm gonna buy into it.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
I've made worse bets. Okay, I've made worse bets than backing a Chris Beard coach team on a little bit of a run.
You taking money line?
I'm going to take the 11.5, but I'm going to put a little bit. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on Ole Miss money line, and just in case the run continues. We always see this one team in at least one conference tournament that kind of just comes up out of nowhere in like a 16-team field. It's like the 8th seed. Ole Miss decided to save it for last, but I don't know. I just have a feeling they frustrate Alabama here. Alabama's going to try to push it. And again, I keep saying it. I've said it a couple times in the show. When I'm backing these big dogs against these really good teams, would it surprise me if Alabama came out and drilled Ole Miss by 20? Absolutely not. But to see Ole Miss on the run they're on at plus 575, plus 600 in a couple places, I got to take the shot on it, knowing that this is March. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm going to put a little bit on Ole Miss money line. Why not?
All right, Chris, believing in the Cinderella.
Yeah, they're not going to frustrate shit, Chris. I mean, I mean, what I will say though, this is an ego play for me. This is strictly an ego play. I took Texas over Ole Miss. I took Georgia over Ole Miss. I'm getting my leg back. I'm taking Bama. I'm laying the points. Yeah, it's a lot, but I mean, we saw Bama smoke this team at Ole Miss by 19 not so long ago. Like, get it done, Bama. Knock this team out. This is, in my opinion, this was like a bottom 3 team rolling into this tournament. Yeah, they've played great, but it ends today. So, like I said, more of an ego play for me. I'm getting my leg back, but yeah, I'm laying it with Bama.
We'll say this is what this Ole Miss defense. This is what this Ole Miss defense was supposed to be. The first 2 games of this tournament, where they shut down Texas, they shut down Georgia.
Y'all remember this guy, Sean Padula, last year?
Oh my lord,
broke my heart.
Greek yogurt.
Break your heart.
Yeah, that guy pissed me out. That little fucking headband. Oh my god.
The fucking headband.
No,
fucking drilling threes.
He had the headband, I don't think.
I hated
No,
it.
I don't think he had the headband. I think that was Kirk Reese that really
Did he
brought
not have
out
the
that.
headband?
I remember. I think he had the headband.
Maybe he had it a couple times, but he was just the white
He
guy.
had it in the tournament, and he was
had it in
fucking
the tournament.
draining threes left and right.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking A, man.
I'm crying. Costi, what you doing here?
I like the narrative. I like the narrative that Chris said, where, you know, the defense is what we expected of this Ole Miss team. I think they're going to keep this game within reach. I don't like the side. I like the under. I think 163 is too much. I know Alabama is one of those teams that could drop 100 on you. I get it. They scored 167 last time they played. The total's 163 on a neutral court. And as hot as Ole Miss has been, if Chris believes, and I believe Ole Miss can keep it close, if the narrative is Ole Miss keeps it close, then it's going to go under. I think they're going to be able to withstand some of the 3 balls that go down for Alabama, and they shoot a lot of them and at a very quick rate. I think it's going to go under. 163 is too high for this game.
I'm with Brad. This is going to be a 20-plus point blowout, woodshed. Take these boys, and that's not even play no fucking games. Like, it's been fun. Good little run. It's over. You beat a Texas team. Granted, I know I came in here with my Texas shirt on, my Texas hat on, but in reality, that was a Texas team I really wasn't that high on all season long. They had a couple runs, you know, but in the grand scheme of things, my general sentiment was Texas was not that good. And I kind of felt the same way about Georgia, where it's like, yeah, they were better than expected, but it's never like those were 2 teams that were expected to be towards the bottom of the SEC. So the fact that Ole Miss turned around and beat them, congratulations. Good wins, better than we thought. I was wrong. I'm gonna be right today when Alabama takes these boys behind the shed, though. This is wire to wire. You can't keep up with us. Blowout. You got Ole Miss coming off of back-to-back days playing. Now they got to play in the track meet against Bama. So this is like Bama has the double rest advantage in this game. Fresh legs. I just don't think Alabama's gonna have the legs late in this game when Bama's constantly up and down the floor. Pace. I think it catches up to Ole Miss today. I know Georgia's a fast-paced team, but playing Georgia and then backdoor playing Bama within 24, I just think it's gonna be too much. Roll, Tide, roll. We'll see what happens. All right. We got UCLA, Sparty. Hella good games today, man. Shit. UCLA got it done yesterday. Brad, did they get it done today too? Or did Sparty put it into them?
Sparty for me here. Yeah, UCLA, cool win over Rutgers. Nice. But now you're playing a real opponent here in Michigan State. I trust Tom Izzo in these big games. Love me some Donovan Dent. This UCLA team has been a nice little squad this season, but I think Michigan State is just a level above them. And this game's in Big Ten country. Obviously, we know how these West Coast teams play in Big Ten country. So I actually think we're getting a pretty fair number with Sparty. Haven't bet it yet, but I may toss a little unit on this. I like Michigan State here.
All right. That last poll closed Alabama 68%. I'm putting up this one right now. Costi, what you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a rout here. I'm with Brad. Michigan State all day. They just blasted these boys in Michigan State, put them on a neutral court here. It's going to be the same scenario. Like Brad said, these West Coast teams traveling and playing in Big Ten country just haven't fared well. And I think this is going to be a blowout. It's been a cool story for UCLA. They've had a really good run in the last 10 games. They've put some really solid wins under their belt. They beat Nebraska by 20 back at home. But them going on the road is where we've seen them constantly go down. I mean, the only road game in the last 10 that they've actually won was back home on the West Coast at USC, which really isn't even a road game. So I think it's going to be a tough sledding for them. Izzo gets his boys ready. Again, you want to take these teams with good guard play, with experienced coaching in these tournament scenarios. And who else is better than Izzo when it comes to March Madness? Name one guy for me. I'll be waiting. You're not going to hear it. He's the best March Madness coach in the planet. Give me Michigan State.
Oh, you're choking just like he does.
But he chokes every other year.
That was good.
It's every other year.
I walked into that one.
Every other year.
Don't worry about it though.
Final four or choke.
We're gonna talk about my guy here in a minute. We're gonna get there. We're gonna talk about Coach Cal here in a minute. I agree with you though. I like Sparty here. No reason to get cute. Everything you guys said, and I really got nothing much more to add. So give me the Sparties. Give me the Izzos. Chris.
3 things you don't bet on, or you don't bet against in life: death, taxes, and Tom Izzo in March. Plain and simple. Over under. I'm going to take the over 0.5. Mick Cronin bitch rants after the game when something doesn't go his way. But realistically, UCLA, when they played at home, was when they were able to beat good teams. You take them out on the road when they've had to take the step up in class, doesn't work. They went to Michigan and Michigan State and got drilled by 30 and 23. I think Michigan State, just the far more complete team here. I'm rolling with Sparty.
Fair. All right. We all agreed on Michigan State, and looks like the comments agree with us. 80% of the people on Michigan State as well. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? No, I think we'll be all right, though. Duke, Clemson. Duke laying 10.5. Costi.
I'm taking the points here with Clemson. We've seen what this Duke team is without Ngamba. And that big presence in the middle is a huge factor for this team. They pulled one out. Man, that was a close one against Florida State. But Clemson can ball, and they're big. Clemson's really big. I mean, they have got 5 guys coming off the bench that are really, really big as well. So they have a 10-man rotation with size. I think it's going to cause Duke some trouble. I think Duke, obviously, I believe Duke's going to win this game. Duke's a really good team, but I think Clemson has a backdoor cover in them, and I think they're going to keep it relatively close in the second half when Duke pulls away late and Clemson gets the cover.
I don't have any real thoughts on this game, y'all. To be honest, this is not a game I'm betting. I've had my teams in the ACC, and these two are not one of them. Of course, we all know how good Duke is, but I'm already looking to late double digits here. Not really, so I'm staying away from this one. I don't got no thoughts for real. Chris?
I'm going to do it again. Plus 500.
Oh, you dog hunting today, Chris dog hunting.
I think
I ain't mad at you.
I think there's a team that can knock off Duke. I think for some reason it would be Clemson. I think this team is talented, and I feel terrible that I mushed Florida State yesterday, but I think that I felt so bad for Brad last night when I did it. I was like, I should have done that.
Why us?
I guess I kind of mushed BYU. But it's all good.
But I don't know. I think that Clemson could ugly this game up and find a way to steal it from Duke. I think a win for Clemson does a lot more than a loss does for Duke. So I'm going to take Clemson plus the 10.5, put a little bit on Clemson money line plus 500.
Brad, what you thinking?
Yeah, I'm with you. This kind of reminds. This is like the ACC version of Seton Hall St. John's, in my opinion. We see a really low total here. We're getting a ton of points. I would be on the Clemson side. Kossi mentioned it. The injuries to Duke not appealing to me. The first time we saw these teams play, the final score was 67-64. Like, this is going to be a low scoring game, man. And Duke's locked up their spot. They're good. I mean, of course they want to win this tournament, but this one's going to mean a little bit more to Clemson. And in a low scoring game on a neutral site, I like 10.5 in my back pocket. So I'll take the Tigers.
Got the Cougars versus Rock Chop J-Hop. Houston laying 5.5, total 134.5. Costi. You started the last one.
No, I started last time.
This is me. We got the Pathy plan. The Pathy plan to financial freedom. What's happening, sir? How you doing?
Good, man. I just was reading the comments in my video. Some guy said he fades me every day, and some guy said, well, I guess you're not doing that well since I'm 5-0 in the last 5. What is wrong with these people?
Jay did come on our show yesterday and said fade Pathy. Maybe that's why.
Well, that was me. That was Jay's burner.
I even took Jay Short and put it in my video.
That's true. This is true.
I just messing with y'all, man.
That's not nice to call him short.
What'd you give that on your video today, Pathy?
It was the NBA dog, big time dog.
The late dog, the West Coast dog.
West Coast dog.
Last one on the board, I think.
Was it
Bulls?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
Bulls.
yes,
Bulls.
thank
Yep.
you.
Bulls? Yeah, that's Bulls.
Interesting.
Who they playing, the Clippers tonight? Ooh, you might be on to something.
What was the strat? The system. So the free picks are just systems. They're not actual syndicate plays. So the system is if both teams have equal ATS records playing each other, you take the dog.
We'll talk NBA here in a minute. We got the Cougars of Houston versus Kansas. I think it's a really good one, man. Big 12 action. Yeah. Y'all know me. I've self-appointed myself Mr. Big 12. We've been doing all right the Big 12 tournament too, so I'm gonna keep calling myself Mr. Big 12. And in this one, I'm taking Houston. I think they beat up on the Jayhawks. Revenge game. You know, Kansas did beat up on them pretty good the first time. That was when Houston kind of had a little downslide, and Kansas is a different team at home, at the crib. You take them out of their home crib, neutral site this time. Houston with the revenge. Houston didn't really play all that well yesterday. I think this is the spot where they like open up a can of whoop ass. This might even be like a Jovan extendo style game. Extend this up to double digits. I think Houston's gonna remember that ass whooping they took and pay it back. I'm on the Cougars. Chris?
I don't love this game, but Rock Chalk Houston can suck my
Oh wow.
No, I'm kidding. I forgot Pathy was still there. Damn it, I forgot.
How you really
I need
feel.
Sorry, I forgot. Damn it! Now I'm not a gentleman in front of Pat anymore. He thinks less of me. I don't. It's Bill Self as an underdog in a conference tournament. I was a little bit concerned with what I saw from Houston. Same thing against BYU yesterday. I think that Kansas just finds a way to keep it close. It's one of my least favorite games on the board from a betting perspective, but I will. I'll definitely have it on one of the TVs for sure.
Brett?
Yeah, I'm on Houston here. Love Houston in this spot, guys. Kansas beat them earlier this season, so it's a revenge game, but they beat them in Allen Fieldhouse. And the way I just see this one going is I think Houston's defense will be suffocating. We've seen this Kansas team, especially away from Allen Fieldhouse. This team goes on scoring droughts, man. And I just think this is a game where there's going to be points where Kansas's shots aren't falling, and Houston's going to be able to exploit that. So I think it's a good price with Houston. I honestly think they could, like Jay said, I think they could win this one by double digits. Give me the Cougars here.
Costa?
I'm with you guys as well. I think they're going to lock down Peterson. He had a good day yesterday against TSU, 24 points. 37 minutes is impressive. He had the third most minutes on the entire Kansas team, which is maybe this is a different Peterson that we're going to see. But we kind of saw it yesterday with DeBonza. They locked him down in the second half, and this is a Houston team that is just very suffocating. They played like ass yesterday, and they still were able to pull out the win versus BYU. I don't think Sharp is going to go that cold from three like he did yesterday. Fleming's had a really good game. He finished that bucket, that three at the end there to really pull away to go up by 6. I think Houston is just a better team defensively, and I think that's going to show up today. I don't love this one. Probably not betting it, but it's Houston or nothing.
All right. Last one I got a graphic for, and then we'll do like all the other games that we missed, and then we'll move on. But we got Oklahoma, Boomer, Sooner, facing the Calipari boys, man. Woo Pig Suey. Chris, what you looking at?
Money line. Yep. Let's go.
It's just Oklahoma's another team's playing well, and Porter Moser, for whatever reason, didn't do it in the regular season, but he did it in Loyola. I think he's doing it here. That Moser magic in March. I think he may be just sort of a lower end version of one of these high end coaches that's built for tournament play, and it's an experienced Oklahoma team as well. I still think Arkansas is going to have the best player on the floor in Acuff, but I just feel like Oklahoma steals this one. They win by 2, 74-72, something like that. So,
right.
Chris, we got to get this parlay together, these money lines.
I've already started.
We got Oklahoma money line, Clemson money line.
Please leave out Ole Miss.
Ole
Miss money line.
We're looking good with G-Dub, so.
Well, we can't do the parlay now.
I know we can't. I'm just saying so far we're looking okay.
Well, your first half tickets, you can cash that one.
You could throw in your correct score for St. John Seton Hall.
What was it again? 68-64?
Yeah.
You got to write this shit down. I'm just going to bet it.
What you thinking? What you thinking here, Brett?
Yeah, I'm on Oklahoma too. I'll play it safe. I'll pull Brian and just take the points here. Keep it safe. But yeah, I mean, Oklahoma, bro, this team is quietly hot as hell right now. Won 6 straight, covered 6 straight. They played a Texas A&M team that has a really solid offense, a fast-paced team, and only held up to 63 points yesterday. It's not a team I want to get in front of. You're going to give me, 7.5 points with that squad. That's where I'd rather be. So Arkansas probably wins this one, but I think it's really close. I think this one comes down to like the last shot type of game.
Costa?
Yeah, I'm with you guys. Give me Oklahoma. Don't love this one, but looks like I will. I like your breakdown on the game, Chris. I'm gonna throw them in a money line parlay today.
I think
that's it.
I think Chris and Costa are foolish and lack vision.
I'm just following what Chris did. I have no opinion.
There's no way in hell Arkansas loses this game. Is there a path to them keeping this game close? ATS, yes. And honestly, I lean that way too. I lean towards Oklahoma. Y'all know I'm Team Cal. I'm Team Woo Pig. And they've been one of the most profitable teams all season from an ATS perspective. Acuff first game back coming off injury. Oklahoma, like Brad said, is hot as hell right now. I think the points is where you want to be, ATS. I'm not mad at them taking a shot on the money line. I'm not mad at them.
Oh, I think I found the 14 money line I like for today. Round robin.
Fair enough.
What's the fourth?
Fair enough.
I'll give it out. I'll give it out in the parlay section.
Okay.
You have a wraparound, Robin?
Robin was nice to wrap around that one day, but
It's not called the wraparound, it's the reach around.
Reach around, Robin.
yeah. Well, not for a 2-game NHL card, unfortunately.
There was a couple of small games we missed in here that we can cover now, like North Texas Tulsa, UMass Toledo, Duquesne VCU, SC State versus Howard, Kent State versus Zip, Davidson St. Joseph's. Did I not do Georgetown UConn? I thought I had a graphic for that one. Delaware State versus NC Central, Southern versus Florida A&M, UT Arlington versus Utah Valley, CSU Northridge, UC Irvine, Nevada. Find my heart lost somewhere in Nevada.
You are such a DJ.
No, I'm putting in the correct score. Plus 25,000.
Literally betting right now. I'm betting parlays.
60. No, it's not. That's not a parlay. That's an exact score.
Oh, shit.
St.
Utah
John
State,
68, Seton Hall 64, plus 25,000. It's in.
Let me see.
New Mexico, San Diego State, Fullerton, Hawaii, and Utah Tech, Cal Baptist. Chris, anything in those games before we get out of college hoops?
UConn, Georgetown.
No.
No,
Nah.
I'm just gonna take the points with Georgetown though.
I
was gonna say Georgetown's playing well, and believe it or not, the two meetings between Georgetown and UConn in the regular season, Georgetown was just a pain in UConn's ass. You know, the two games were decided by a combined 6 points. I think UConn's got bigger fish to fry than to kick the shit out of Georgetown in the Big East tournament. Ed Cooley can coach up a storm. We've seen him do it to get Georgetown from the last seed in the Big East to this point. I'm going to take Georgetown plus the 15.5 in this one. As I said, I think that this is a game where Georgetown covers. UConn wins, but UConn wins like 74-61, 13 points. I don't have a play for it, but I just think that UMass Toledo game is interesting. Both teams coming off of massive wins. UMass, we didn't talk about it, but UMass ending the undefeated run, and Toledo coming off the rivalry win in their last game against Bowling Green by a single point. I think that game's going to be an interesting watch to see who suffers the letdown there. But definitely the play I like that we didn't have a graphic for was Georgetown plus the points.
I found the graphic.
Shit. I was going to say I did that game.
Yeah, I found the graphic.
So Georgetown plus 15.
Yeah, I think you're crazy, Chris. UConn by maybe 30. Like I'm gonna say it. This one's gonna get really ugly in my opinion. Georgetown, you got your nice little win over Nova, but UConn's tournament ready, man. They got tournament guys, and I think that one gets absolutely disgusting. So high on Georgetown. UMass plus 3. Toledo, they can't stop a nosebleed, man. UMass rolling this game with momentum. I think that game should be closer to a pick-em, to be honest with you. Give me UMass. Give me Howard Lane 15.5. South Carolina State picked up a nice little cute win yesterday. They're about to get smoked. This is still one of the worst teams in Division I college basketball, in my opinion, in South Carolina State. That'll do it.
Costi, anything for you?
It's hard to get this one out, but I'm with Chris. I'm going to take Georgetown. They've played Connecticut tough both times this year. Connecticut wins. I just think 15.5 is too much here to lay. Georgetown, nice little 3-game heater to finish the year to put themselves in this spot. Look, they played them tough at UConn and at home, both within 5 points of each other. So 15.5 is too much. Georgetown, I think, keeps it close. It just backdoor cover all over this game. UConn wins, Georgetown covers.
I might be putting Georgetown in, not gonna lie.
Plus 900?
No, not money.
Like plus 1,000.
Not money line. I'm just saying because who are the two teams that matter in the Big East realistically? Now that Villanova's kaput, St. John's and UConn, right? Well, the first game for Georgetown was a 12-point loss at home against St. John's. Fine, but since then the losses to UConn by 4-2 and a 3-point loss to St. John's at St. John's. I think it was in this building. So.
All right. For me, to close it out, it would just be in agreement with Brad. Give me the Romanellis. Give me UMass. You give me a full possession in that game. That's where I want to be, and maybe just outright money line. You know, I just think that game should be closer to a pick 'em between those two. And like Chris said, both coming off huge wins, so I'm not really too worried about the letdown spot because they both could be in a letdown spot. Just feels like a good spot to keep it rolling with UMass. So that'd be mine. All right, woo, we did it. Took us a while, but it was fun breaking in all that college hoops, man.
When we have the time to do it, it's a good thing to do.
Yeah, today was such a good card. I just felt like we should do it. So
yeah,
and I think we might do. Might. I'm try that again. Am I hosting tomorrow?
I'll be here.
Okay, if you want me to host, either way, I think we should do it again tomorrow because we're gonna have some conference championships. We're gonna have probably the semifinals of these big tournaments. So
that's fine with me. Ain't true. All right, let's NHL. It's what, 2 games today? You said.
Yep.
We can go over there right quick. We got Kings, Islanders, Oilers, Blues. Stars kicked the crap out of them Oilers last night. Y'all do not own us. Man. Y'all beat us in the playoffs last year, but we done beat y'all now, 3 straight times this year? Yeah. Got something for y'all, man. We the best team in the NHL. Remind y'all. I would take St. Louis here. That's the only thing. Small lane, nothing I'm in love with. It's just Edmonton on the back end of a back-to-back. Little revenge game for the Blues here. They're playing well. Winners of 4 of their last 5. They lost their most recent home game, so just playing the spot for me. Bounce back game at home. That also happens to be a revenge game. Getting plus money. So that's why I win. Coming off a good win, just beat Carolina at Carolina. Y'all already know how I feel about that. Carolina go dummy at home. So if you walk into Carolina and win, I think you can come back home and beat the Oilers. So especially in a revenge game. Give me the Blues. Chris?
Duck Blues. Give me the over in that game. What have I said? Time again. Oilers overs. Feeding families. Dallas got to the over themselves yesterday. And I think we could see another over here. I always say, whenever you have Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, you're going to be a risk to score goals. But right now, I think I said it to someone in the comments, the Edmonton Oilers can't stop a beach ball. So I'm going to take the over in that game. And I also lean towards the Islanders plus money. Islanders at home. I know the Kings getting plus money as when they've been better on the road this season is tempting. But for me, I think the Islanders are still the better team. So give me New York fighting Romanellis.
Fair enough. Brett, any thoughts on those two hockey?
Yep, over Edmonton, Blues. Everything Chris did.
Costa?
I'm on the Blues here. I actually had them the other night, not last night, against the Islanders. They lost in overtime. They've been dominant. They've won 5 of their last 6. You give me plus money with any NHL team at home in this spot, and it happens to be a syndicate play as well. So, Blues for me.
Fair enough. Justin just asked about World Baseball Classic. 2 games over there today. USA versus Canada. What's the run line in that game? 4.5, I believe.
Lay that shit.
Plus 625.
Chris, we're gonna get your ass once again.
Plus 625. Y'all couldn't beat a bunch of guys that make cannolis on the weekend.
Logan Webb versus Michael Soroka.
This is Soroka's MLB audition to get himself another starting gig. Realistically, we're probably gonna get fucked. But
yeah.
Can you do the honors?
What?
Oh, don't you fucking dare!
Can you do the honors, Costa?
Hold on one second.
We need it.
Oh, Canada.
You know what happens today? When
Canada.
You know what happens?
0 Super Bowls.
Well, they got a closer chance of making the Super Bowl than the Ravens do. When Canada cashed that plus 625, I'm gonna show up in here like fucking Oh, Canada. Yeah.
You sing it.
Do a push-up with me on your back.
You're scared. You're lean now. I think I could do it.
It's not that lean.
Fair. I'm
just-
not playing it. USA. I really don't want to lay 4.5, to be honest. And that's even money, fair price. They honestly, if you want my honest thoughts, I would take Canada. I would take Canada plus the 4.5, and maybe even sprinkle on plus 625 money line. I really would. But I'm not going to. There's no reason to be unpatriotic. I got so much action in college hoops in the NBA today. I ain't got no reason to do that.
Oh, that's the reason.
Yeah, you know.
If there's a game I'm taking an extendo clip on, it's the other one. Dominican Republic against Korea. You're gonna beat the shit out of them. Well, there's your
Sanchez
home
on the mound versus they got your guy on the mound though for Korea, Ryu.
Man, but no, he's not Ryu. It's EU. He's disgusting.
Yeah, Puerto Rico's got Seth Lugo on the mound tomorrow. All right, okay.
Yeah, we're in the nitty gritty. This is the win to go home.
Ranger Suarez versus Yamamoto. Ooh.
Yeah, that's win or go home now, baby. I can't wait for them 2 tomorrow games. Those are gonna be really, really good. But yep, it would only be Dominican Republic huge, but I'm not betting it, and I would lean towards Canada. I'm not betting it. So it's my thoughts on the WBC. I wanted to try to take USA, but my stock in them has gone so far down during this tournament. It's ridiculous. So, all right, let me get y'all out of here, man. We gotta go to the NBA. We got 8 games in the NBA today. That is college hoops. Let's see. Do I have my NBA graphics in here? I'll pull them up. 1 second. First game on the board is the Grizzlies and the Pistons. That's who it is. Knicks and the Pacers. Suns and the Raptors. And Cavs and the Mavericks. First 4. I kind of forgot the order, so we'll just start with Chris. What you looking at here in these first 4 in the NBA?
Just pulled the pin on the grenade and then just threw it to me. Said, "Here, you deal with it." Here we go. Okay, I'm going to take the Phoenix Suns in the 4.5 points. What's been the system?
The system didn't work. It didn't work last game, but
It didn't work last game.
It didn't work, but it didn't work in the wrong sense. Like they didn't even beat a bad team.
But the Suns aren't a great team. They're just like, okay, like they're good.
But they're good.
They're a good team.
Great.
I would put them in the good team department. I would.
And that's for me, that's enough to not want to lay 4.5 with the Raptors. I think if the Raptors win, I think they win this one by 3. I've said before, I need all 4 members of the law firm to be in Toronto's lineup for me to really trust them. And even then, it's a stretch because the Suns are getting healthy. So give me the Suns plus the 4.5. Is it confirmed if Harden and Mitchell are in the lineup tonight?
I haven't double checked. Let me double check.
No, I think if they are, I'm going Cleveland. But these lines are all ugly. Like, ugh. Well, I would lean Cleveland if anything.
If you're taking Cleveland on the road lane 13.5, you're basically asking for a gangbang.
I think they are in. It's from what I'm looking at right now. They're in.
You don't want that, Chris.
I sure as hell don't want the Dallas Mavericks. God damn.
Man. Brad, what you thinking in these first 4?
Yeah, I mean, I like the fade the Toronto against the good team system, but when I'm saying good teams, I'm talking the OKCs, the Spurs, the Rockets, the Knicks. Suns are a good team, but I still put them as like a mid-tier level team. So I don't think that system works here. Suns on the back end of a back-to-back. Toronto at home here. I'll lay the points. Actually, like Toronto's probably my favorite NBA play today. Lay with the Detroit Pistons though. Laid it yesterday with them. I don't give a shit. It's 16 points. Yeah, it's a lot. 20-point win here. And that's all I got for this slate here.
Costa?
Yeah, I'm with Brad. I like Toronto here. I'm laying the points with them. The public is going to look at the board today and say, oh, Phoenix, they've won 4 in a row. They're getting points. But Toronto's that sneaky at home. You got to go through customs to see us. Scotty Barnes or not. I'm taking Toronto here. I think they roll Phoenix at home.
I'm leaning towards Phoenix. I'm not looking to lay multiple possessions with Toronto. Had this line been 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, maybe even 3, maybe. But 4.5, that's how my price range. That's how my comfort zone. It's not a great spot for Phoenix. I'm not going to end up betting this game. But if I were to bet it, like my life on the line, I had to make a play here, it would only be Phoenix for me. I'm just continuing to follow the formula. I do think the Suns are a good team. They've been one of the most profitable teams in the league for majority of the season. And it's going to take more than, the Raptors, they got to get their shit together. They just lost to the damn Pelicans, for crying out loud. Like, I'm not interested in betting them. Brad got another hat bet off Romanelli yesterday.
Yep.
When is he shipping them together or just like one by one? How's that work?
What Ron did, I think he's trying to save some money. He just sent me $60. Little does he knows it's 2026, and in this economy, hats aren't $30 each. But I'll let him have it. I'll take my 60. It is what it is. But I know what he's doing. He doesn't want me to like send a screenshot. It's fine,
He's going Temu. He was fully on Temu.
Yeah,
I'm crying.
Yeah,
I'm crying, man. Romanelli, man, he done lost.
We're saying he hasn't bought a hat. He hasn't bought a hat in a while.
yeah. I mean, I don't know where he's getting his hats, but
Temu. AliExpress.
I'm crying, man. Romanelli done lost back-to-back hat bets, shark chasing on them damn Pacers. I was with him on that first one. The first one was a good look against the Kings. Last night, I really didn't see the angle. Tonight, I'm there. I'm on the Pacers tonight. At home, Friday night. This is where the Pacers show up. Knicks laying multiple possessions, especially up and over double digits on the road. They've been terrible as road favorites all season long. There's too many points. That's too many. I think the Pacers slick bring people back in the lineup tonight. Good feel good for the home crowd. Like, just sit here and think about it for a second. Just really just sit down and think about it. What is going on in Indianapolis and Indy on a Friday night?
Nothing. Same thing that goes on in
nothing. Not
Detroit.
A damn thing. It's going. Not a damn thing.
And Dallas and Toronto. The
weekly mechanical bull competition.
So you're telling me this place is going to be rocking tonight?
The bar scene.
Really?
Yes. It's the Knicks.
Okay.
And I think the Pacers players kind of feel the same way. Like, yeah, most games they don't give a fuck. But Friday night at home, people got paid today. People ain't got shit else to do on a Friday night. Man, let's go to Gamebridge Fieldhouse tonight and watch the Pacers play the Knicks. Let's get drunk. So I just think it's gonna be a nice little home crowd, man. And the Pacers play well in front of their home crowd. I'm not saying they win the game. I'm not telling you they win it. I'm just saying I think they are competitive. That's all I'm saying. They haven't been competitive for 15 straight games. If there was a spot for them to do it, I think it's Friday night at home with the Knicks rolling in. Give me the 13.5. I agree with Bradley.
I got a question. Do you really believe the outcome of the crowd has any relevance? I'm not saying I have no opinion on the Pacers. For me, it'd probably be Pacers or nothing also. But does the home crowd have any relevance to a 15-51 team?
A little bit, yeah.
When they actually show up.
Yeah, they still got shareholders. They still got season ticket holders,
But how much cheering are they doing?
I'm telling you, there's nothing going on in Indiana. Like, so for the people that are there, they spend their money on season tickets to like the Pacers and shit. Like, and so they ain't got nothing else to do, so they're going to the game. It's Friday night. Where else they gonna go? They either going to a game or they're going to a concert. Like,
if you're from Indiana, let us know in the comments what you guys are doing tonight, please.
They're going to the Pacer game. What's the because Indiana Hoosiers not playing. I'm trying to think who yeah, they going to the Pacers tonight.
Indiana football's
And
done.
I don't really want to do it. I really don't want to do it, but I actually think it's one of the best bets of the day. I think I want to lay 13.5 with Cleveland on the road. Am I delusional? Am I losing it? Am I okay? I fake won't take Cleveland. I think I know better, and I probably won't end up doing it. I got so much money in college hoops today. I don't really have to. But I like the Cavs, honestly. Here, I do. We'll see. Chris?
I went first here.
Yeah, all right. Last 4 games of the day. We got Pelicans, Rockets, Timberwolves, Warriors, Jazz, Blazers, Bulls, Clippers. Brett?
I would take an over in Portland, Utah, or a Portland team total over. These teams have played 3 times. Each game soared over. Portland dropped 130 plus in each game. Portland coming off a tough loss against the Charlotte, a good defensive team. I think this offense gets hot against Utah. Danny Avia's point line set at 22.5. I think that's money as well. I would take Pelicans. I keep riding this Pelicans train. This team's 38 and 29 ATS. We talked about it on the last show or a couple shows ago. Pelicans don't have a first round pick next draft, so they're playing hard. They're playing to win. Rockets, I mean, they're at home here, which these are the more favorable spots for Houston, but I'll keep riding this Pelican train. Give me the 7.
Costi?
Give me the over in the Clippers Bulls game. This is going to be a shootout. Clippers, as good as they have been defensively this year, they have not been playing much defensive late. They've been playing a lot of offense, though. I mean, you saw that with that rout of 153 points. They gave up 128 points. Now, Minnesota does have a really good offense. The Bulls are not. But the Bulls on this, 5th game of this road trip, they dropped 130 beating Golden State. And in a loss, they dropped 130. So they're scoring points right now. They're healthy. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored and not a lot of defense. Give me the over 234 here in the Bulls and the Clippers.
I'm on the system with Pathy. I'm on the Bulls. I'm really just hating on the Clippers. Fuck the Clippers respectfully. I can't wait to get on the jam session and say that so everybody can be mad in the comments. Jay, you keep paying the Clippers and they keep cashing. You're so fucking hater. They be killing me. Tonight's the night, Dave. This is too big of a number. I know I've been saying that for a while. The Bulls are ass, but 13.5 with the Clippers, this feels like an 8-point win, in my opinion. So I don't have any money on it. I'm likely not going to bet it, but I do lean Chicago. No real thoughts on me. Trailblazers, Jazz. Trailblazers, they should win the game. They should win comfortably, but I mean, am I really looking at late 14.5 with Portland? Not really. I lean towards the T-Wolves, the Warriors. They're done. They're cooked. Stick a fork in them. A little bounce back spot for Minnesota. And I would lean Rockets. Pelicans have been a really good ATS this season, but most of that's at home, though, as the home dog. Rockets at home at the crib. I trust them. They're coming off that ugly loss in their last one, so they should be motivated to get it done at home on a Friday night. I will take the Rockets. Chris?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't love the NBA card today as a whole, but the one play I'm going with feeds families and it's been crushing it as of late. I alluded to you guys before the morning show. Best value per dollar, Josh Giddey. Triple-double, plus 550. Hit 3 of his last 5. He's pretty much all they've got right now. I think that's the way to go here. I'm going Josh Giddey triple-double plus 550. 525, 550, whatever you can get it at.
There you go. All right, y'all, man. One of the longer shows we've had in a minute, but we did it. We covered it all, man. WBC, college hoops, NBA, NHL. Money making Friday, man. There's plenty of money making spots today. Plenty of shit to attack. Our favorite plays are over at PickDawgz Premium. Chris, what you got going on today on a day like today, man? You've been hot in the month of March. What you got going on today?
Yeah, on the month of March. Like I said, had an off day yesterday, but we're coming back at it today. Got my NHL power play number 2 on the board at PickDawgz in the NBA. In the NHL this season, excuse me. And like that play, I also got my college basketball big play. I got a 5-pack today. We're going 6-0. I feel it in my bones. I feel good about today's card. I loved doing the longer show today. I loved hashing out with the guys, and I think we found some great spots. And I really like the plays I have over on the premium side. So, hop on with me, hop on with Jay, Brad, pair all 3 of us up. Let's make some money together. Let's push some cash in your pockets. Use that promo code PICK, get 15% off your purchase.
There you go. Hop on with Chris. Like I said, he been red hot in March. It's that time of year, man. Like, Chris done worked harder than damn near anybody. Him and Brad putting all them damn videos for college hoops all year, and they just living in the results right now. So hop on with both the guys, man. Speaking of the other one, Brad, what you got going on today? Brad wins bets coming off a winning day yesterday.
Yep, coming off a winning day. Needed that one. We're going to do it again today. I got my college basketball play of the week. It's my favorite college basketball play so far of these conference championships. So would love for you guys to hop on. If you want all my plays, I got a 3-pack. My favorite 2, college basketball. My favorite play in the NBA. That 3-pack does include that college basketball play of the week. Let's have a Friday. Let's get our bankroll up before the weekend. Team me up with anyone on here. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Hop on with Brad. Continue to kick the crap out of the books. Costi, what's going on at Safer Syndicate Group right now, man? It's a big month.
A lot of high volume. Like I said earlier in the show, we've had 24 college basketball unders, first half and full game. We're 20-4 in the week. We have 2 more of those unders today. We have 3 NBA games posted. We have 2 NHL games posted. That's not even talking about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Big Al's All Access with 65 units on the board. So if you want action, you want volume, you want money management, you want to do something more long-term, call the number under premium picks. You can reach me direct and we could talk about a plan that works for you.
Hop on with Costi, man. It's a great time of year, especially if, March can come at you quick, bro. Like, even for us, we're in it every day. There's so much going on. This shit could be overwhelming. So I can only imagine working a 9 to 5 or just working a job and trying to be on top of all this right now, bro. You're going to drive yourself crazy. So hop on with Costi, man, a group that can kind of alleviate a lot of that for you and, kind of get you into a system that works best for you, that'll help you make money over an extended period of time, y'all. So call him, my man, number on the website. You know how to get in touch with him. For me, coming off a great day yesterday, I went 5-1 yesterday. I dominated the books, felt good. I'm looking to do it again today, man. It's March. It's that time of year. I got 8 plays today. 7 of them are in college hoops. 1 of them are in the NBA. I know I'm mostly known for the NBA, but hoops is hoops, and I love betting them all, man. And if you know, like, I'll be red hot in March all the time. Like, we had a really good tournament last year, the year before. So this ain't nothing new, man. Just trying to see the board well, continue to keep momentum rolling forward. So I got 8 plays total. I have a 10-star play today, though. Yeah, I've been red hot on my 10-star plays. I've cashed 5 10-star plays in a row. We cashed 2 earlier this week. They were in the NBA. This one's in college hoops. Today, I have my 10-star SEC tournament game of the year. Put my money where my mouth's at. This is my second biggest play of college hoops this year. I cashed my game of the year in college hoops earlier this year with Iowa State at home. So this is my second biggest play. This is the second most money I've put on a college hoops game all year. I'm going balls to the wall. If you want to ride that play with me, you can. Link for it in the description below. It's also included in my college hoops money making tournament 5-pack. In that pack, I got a Big East big play, tournament big play, Big 10, Big 12, SEC, ACC. I got a lot going on today, man. It's that time of year. Plus my one from the NBA, looking to bounce back. I did drop that last night. That was annoying. That was my only loss. So best bang for your buck, though. Best bang for your buck, bro. Just hop on something long term. That's the best bang, because not only do you get every single play that we release for that time frame, but you're not paying for the packages individually, and you're locked in. So hop on something long term with me, Chris, Brad, or Romanelli, Brian, Big Al, whoever you want to on the site. Like, hop on a week, man. Hop on a 2 week or a month. Just get the rest of March and let's attack the books and let's do what we do, man. Remember, our daily packages, if you do go that route, they are credit guaranteed. So if you get a single game for me today and I lose, you get a credit for that same amount. If you get a 3-pack, it's the same thing. If I don't turn a profit in that package, you get a credit. If you get the mega pack and I don't turn a profit in that package, you get a credit for the same amount you bought it for. So we're not here to sell you losers. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to help you beat the books. We're trying to beat the books. And our best plays that we like the most, plays that we personally have the most money on, are for sale over at PickDawgz Premium, and you can scoop them up and ride it with us. So that's what we got going on, y'all. PickDawgz, the best team on the planet. Appreciate y'all, man. It's Money Making Friday. Greatest time to be alive. It's parlay time now, man. Parlay, 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 parlay. Chris, what you parlaying, man?
Got 2 big ones. We're going swinging for the fences today. My player prop parlay. We're going to do some baseball and basketball. We're going to go Juan Soto home run, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. home run from that Dominican Republic game, combined with the Josh Giddey triple-double plus 7,000. And my college hoops moneyline round robin. 4 teams, round robin them by 3 or even by 2 if you want to do that, if you want to try to break even. I think 2 will help you break even. Oklahoma moneyline, Clemson moneyline, Ole Miss moneyline, Wisconsin moneyline.
What's the
Oklahoma. Hold on. Oklahoma money line. Oklahoma money line. Wisconsin money line. Clemson, Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Round robin.
Yeah. The parlay, 4-leg parlay itself pays plus 53,000.
Do I have to round robin this?
You don't have to. I always, when I go long shots like this, I round robin it just in case. I don't want to be that guy that gets 3 out of 4 and gets nothing when I could have put a couple extra bucks down and
all right.
Still cash.
All right. You got me.
I work for the books.
Brad, what you parlaying, man?
Yeah, let's do Michigan State laying 5, Oklahoma plus 7.5.
Mr. 2-teamer. Costi, what about you?
All right, it's in.
That's what she says. That's how you end up missing March Madness this year.
All right, it's in. It's in. It's in.
God, it's in.
How does in? All right. Sorry. Chris got me off track.
Sorry.
We're going to do the chalky parlay. Virginia -3, Arizona -3.5, Michigan State -5. Zona, Virginia, Michigan State.
I'm fading that shit. I'm going to go the other way. 2 dogs outright. Fuck them points. Miami money line.
Loser.
Let's go Canes. Iowa State Cyclones money line.
Loser.
Revenge game against Zona. 2 dogs. We'll see what happens, man. Parlay them up. Mr. 2-teamer myself today. I'm still in Brad's thunder. That's it, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. I thought today was a fun show. Good show. Had fun breaking down all these games. Hopefully we make some money today. We'll be back tomorrow. Remember, the weekend show's an hour earlier than normal. So be here or be square. I should be here. I'm pretty sure Brian will be here. Jovan will be here. Chris will be here. So, and then it's March, so half the random roster might be here tomorrow. Y'all know how they be. Shout out to them though. But so we'll see who all pops in, man. But other than that, I don't really got nothing else for y'all. I'll have the jam session up here momentarily. I only got 1 play bet in the NBA today. I'm so focused on college hoops. It's a lot going on. So it's college hoops day for me. I'll be back in the NBA over the weekend. Chris, any final words for you today?
No, let's make it a winning day. This is the time of the year to be excited about before football season comes back. So let's make some money this weekend. Let's put some food on the table.
Let's do it. Brett, any final words for you, my man?
Yep, like Chris said, man, let's enjoy this time of year.
Costi. Any final words from you, sir?
The Salukis making a comeback.
The
We're only
Pelicans
down 8. We're only down 8.
Salukis.
Pelicans. Not the Salukis. St. Louis. The Pelicans. Pelicans. Sorry. Not the Salukis. Sorry.
I was going to say Southern Illinois. They
Salukis been
back.
down 8 for.
I
Salukis
saw
been down 8 for a
SLU
while.
and I just said Slut Lukis.
The Salukis.
You know them Salukis, my team.
The
I was gonna
Slutes.
say.
The Slutes.
Yeah, the Salukis been down 8 for a while.
Yeah, they've been cooked, and this is not their year. But it's all good. Appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this with a friend. Share this in your betting group chat. I know you got one. We out of here.
Hell, share it with an